Okay, so again, we call this method the addition or subtraction method, but I'm going to add a little name to that. Let's call it elimination. Elimination using addition and subtraction. Because the real goal is not to add or subtract these equations. The real goal is to eliminate one of the variables. If you can't do that, then using this method wouldn't be the right method. So then you would want to use substitution or graphing. Let's try another example of this. So we call this example 3, and we'll use a minus 3b equals negative 1, and we'll use 2a plus 3b equals 16. 2a plus 3b equals 16. So when you're deciding whether to use addition or subtraction, you have to ask yourself, well, which of those operations would result in an elimination of the variables? So if we used addition in this case, what would happen? Well, the b's would cancel out. So the b's would be gone, those would be eliminated, so addition would work in this case. So let's do it. A plus 2a is 3a. Negative 3b plus 3b is 0. And then negative 1 plus 16 is 15. So we have 3a equals 15. Divide both sides by 3. And we get a equals 5. Again, we're going to plug that into one of these equations, equation 1 or 2. Neither of them look particularly nice. I'm going to go into equation 1. So we'll substitute that 5. So into equation 1 we have 5 minus 3b equals negative 1. I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides and get negative 3b equals negative 6. I'm going to divide both sides by negative 3 and get b equals, what happened there? Alright, let's close that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we're dividing both sides by negative 3, so negative 6 divided by negative 3 is positive 2. So in alphabetical order, I think extend page. Alright, what's going on here? Let's back that up. Okay. Technical difficulties. Okay, so in alphabetical order, we think that the answer is 5, 2. Notice I always say we think, because there's always a possibility that we've made a mistake. So now we go to the checking phase. So we can do this mentally most of the time, not all the time. So in equation 1 we have 5 minus 6 equals negative 1. That worked. Check. And then for equation 2 we have 10 plus 6 equals 16. Check. Now we can be confident in our answer. If you're not doing that, you need to start doing that. It's very important to check your answer. Let's go on to another example. Let's see. Let's use 8q plus 12r. We'll call this example 4. 8q plus 12r equals 20. And then we'll do 5q plus 12r. Come back. All right. 5q plus 12r equals negative 1. Okay, so again, we're going to ask ourselves, well, what operation is going to eliminate the variable? So if we try addition here, we're going to get 13q and 24r. None of the variables will be eliminated, so we're not going to use addition. So we're going to try subtraction. In this case, 8q minus 5q is 3q. 12r minus 12r is 0. And 20 minus negative 1 is 21. Remember, that was minus a negative, so we had to add that. Now we're going to divide both sides by 3, and we get q equals 7. Plugging back into one of the previous equations, neither of them look spectacular. Let's try equation 2. So we'll plug in 5 times q, which is 7, plus 12r equals negative 1. Again, we're plugging back into equation 2 here. That was 1, and this was 2. So 35 plus 12r equals negative 1. Subtracting 35 from both sides. Dividing both sides by 12 gives us negative 3. So again, we think our answer should be, let's see, what's alphabetical? QRS, so 7 comma negative 3. And then going back up to our equations, that's still there, okay. Let's plug it in. Mentally might be a struggle this time. Let's try it. 8 times 7, 56, minus 36 equals 20. That wasn't too bad. That worked. And then 35 minus 36 is negative 1. Okay, we were able to do that mentally, not too badly. So 7, negative 3 is the correct answer. So for your homework, to show that you've watched these videos, I want you to solve a couple problems. Here's the first one. Call this homework. And number 1, I want you to do x plus y equals 17. And equation 2 would be x minus, oops, let's write that again. X minus y equals 1. And number 2, let's have you do a minus 2b equals 0, and a plus 2b equals 12. And let's do one more. These should be pretty quick. Let's try 12n plus 3m equals 18. And the second equation for that is 5n plus 3m equals 4. All right. Enjoy those 3 problems. Let's see if I can, oops, let's get rid of that. Stop this.